What's going on, guys? Hey, I got something I'm doing in the back. Give me just a minute and we'll get started. But in the meantime, enjoy these foot dives.
Oh, the missile! It's whipped him so slightly. Ooh, poor fan. I just seem physically upset over that.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Rob Wilson, and welcome to RWA Strictly Art Live number 28. It is Friday, August the 23rd, 2024. And the weather is nice here in the DMV area, and hopefully, the weather is nice where you are, wherever you're listening to this. We are streaming live from Rumble, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Oh, yeah, the platform that actually blocked my last live stream. They're acting kind of funny these days lately. It's not allowing me to advertise um, when I'm having my next live stream scheduled. In fact, let me see. They might have actually outright struck me from what I was looking at before, because I guess, the RWTV thing is a little too much, regardless whether I use filters or not. Let me double check this right quick. This is why I normally. Oh, yeah, they straight out blocked my videos as it contains copyrighted material. Ooh, wow. So let's see here. Video can HVRR2007 Romeo 2. I guess so. Yeah, that's probably the RWTV selection. I don't care. It is what it is. So yeah, we're about to make this happen for the next hour. Double duty this week. We had a live stream on Monday, I do believe, and then we are back Friday. So really trying to maximize my time here with you guys. I did get some great things accomplished utilizing some skills, and I think I mentioned it a couple of times. I mean, I could go on social media and be like, "Hey guys, I'm live streaming right now." No, I've already posted the schedule. It is what it is. If you make it, great. If you watch a replay, even greater. Graciously, thank you. So I've been working on. I've had ArtStation for a hot minute. I know a lot of artists are leaving Instagram to go on to Kara, which is like the new thing. But like I've been on ArtStation for even older, much longer time than Kara's inception, where it's a place for artists, and it's important to be around as many artists as possible as you can to expand your worldview as far as art and get as many artists to look at, especially working professionals. ArtStation is also a place where professional companies do hire artists. They're looking for different mediums of the trade. There's no long discussion or debates whether 2D art or traditional art is good or bad and all that nonsense. People are out to get stuff done, as much like I am. So that's pretty much where my focus is. I'm gonna go ahead and share this with you for just a moment. So, okay, yeah, here we go. Let's share away and let's go ahead and hit the music while we're at it. I want, yes. All right. So here's my art station. Why is, oh, okay. Yeah, separate section. Let's get the lounge. Let's get the lounge grunge going. Here's my art station. I've had it for years. I am a pro member. I got my art, my latest art showcased. Fan art I did for Odin Dasko's Unconditional Shove, indie comic. Available, I think it's on From My Comic now too. He's working on the second issue, second book. It's an anthology of horror. This is one of the characters that kind of drew my attention, so I definitely got to put to work what I thought would look really good for this character. And unbeknownst to me, this character actually had a lot of things I was thinking was going to happen. So I was like, let's go ahead and put her as a fighter. And made these weird looking creatures with lots of saliva and stuff, nothing too engrossing. I figured her hair was already red enough, so I didn't want to bombard with like red liquid and all that kind of stuff. I got some green numbers in the background, microwaves, convection ovens, vials of stuff, debris, rocks, tentacles, um, cabinets, shelves. I did want to add some eyes in here. I love the glowing eyes in the dark kind of scenario, but some rusty pipes. Um, yeah, so I really had fun putting together this idea, the redhead Alaskan woman. Um, oh shoot, so it switched over. Yeah, tag on it. Hold on. Replace with. There we go. Yeah. So I definitely had a lot of fun with the detail that I put into this. It took a minute. It took a whole year. And I think it got some great results out of it. So I think, I have fun making it too. Some creative creature stuff that I normally don't draw. Um, Played around with the shadows and inks a lot, and I learned valuable lessons from it. So I was pretty thankful to have the opportunity to create it. Let's see. Let's get back on the main task. Let's see. Because I have been neglecting ArtStation for a hot minute, I get it. Hey, my viewer count is low. I'm rebuilding that, and moving to greater heights. Let's see, what else do I have here? Do you have any suggestions? Got a talented singer, T'Challa, as you know well. A lot of these I have fun. I actually just finished the video for a talented singer. Shout out to T Weezy out there. That is already going into effect. I'll be uploading it after this stream tonight, or I'll be uploading it first thing in the morning. Between Rumble and YouTube, YouTube's acting kind of weird, so I know I can depend on Rumble. Case in point, that's why I keep promoting Rumble. Because when YouTube acts finicky, why would I care? All right, so let's move on. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah, so here's my main profile. Got all this stuff. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at my newly adjusted and refurbished website. It is very simple. It has my name, Rob Wilson, comic illustrator. You've seen through this portfolio, you've seen my artwork evolve and change over time. And I have it in two categories. You got the RWA, the freelance version where I do fan art and all that kind of stuff. And also the Wii Comics OII, Omni Imagination Interactive LLC stuff, which I'll be adding more to it in the future. See the difference from this to this. Same character. Um, there will be some changes coming up. I have yet to announce them. But yeah, aside from my portfolio, you got my resume. It shows the stuff that I do have done, all that stuff. I've gotten rid of the Patreon off of there, and clearly you can see my intro has been updated, my real production, comic book 2018. There you go. My experience as far as recent years. I also have a section from a time lapse videos, going all the way back to the Christmas cat. That was the one I did on deployment, 2021, 2022. Did some fan art for other people as well. Can of worms, my own freelance stuff, ads. Yeah, you're gonna have some old ads in there. I'll be adding more as I create more. And also, this is my live stream section, which got blocked. Can you believe it? WWE, they got me. They got me. Can't have Roman Reigns' voice on the live stream. That's whatever. None of my business. So I'll go ahead and update that. And I actually was going to show some more of that, but you can't show anything. Let's see. I have art posters. Here's my print store. Art prints, which as I get them created, I'll have them updated here. The art prints, art posters, canvas prints, which have a little more thickness to them. These are prices for them. Let's see here. Yeah, I was able to fix those. And then the HD metal prints, which are available. Again, I got to fix the price on those. I think I got to take it down and then change the price and then re-upload it. But I don't know. We'll see. These may be the main three, worth going for right now. Metal prints. And also, I will change the name of that. This is what will be my new digital store. And right now, I already have like the first one up. Mummy Slimers, $5. Once I got rid of Patreon, which I had a digital store over there, that is now going to be over here at ArtStation, my website. So we have that. Is the music even playing? I can't hear anything. Okay, all right, we got something playing here. A little something. Yeah, so Mummy Slimer. Obviously, this is kind of faded, and once you purchase this piece of digital art, you'll get the full black and white image in all of its glory. And I'll add more of those as well. There's actually a link to my digital store, which I will add to the chat right here, right now. I'll add it to Kick as well. And shout out to Kick. We're up to 7 followers, so it's a slow and steady pace. I was talking to one guy that he's trying to make sure there are no scammers that come onto the site on Facebook. And we just been kind of like talking about what works, what doesn't work, what I have time for, all that kind of stuff. Oh shoot, did it get me again? I gotta replace, because you guys aren't looking at what I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Just working on that. I remember every time I go from ArtStation profile to ArtStation website, my website, that it opens up a new tab. So I make sure you guys travel along with me on that. What else am I looking at? Oh yeah, I was uploading a link to Kick And Twitch already got it. I'm gonna upload it to Rumble as well. All right, boom. So I put a Mummy Slimer into, into my into the all the chats of all the channels that I'm on right now. So see, and my website name is pretty simple. That's not the actual name, but it's like We Comics. All right, so I'll add more to this, and then next up will be the comic shop. A whole page dedicated just to my print on demand comic shop. So that's through Artemeric, curators of the Ninth Art. And it says, click here. And guess what that does? That sends you straight to my print on demand comic shop, where there are more prints available of my artwork as well. Sometimes I bounce between here and ArtStation when it comes to my prints, because there's different thresholds of the art. Not every piece of art I start in high resolution, and not every piece of art I finish at high resolution. It may vary depending on what it is when I'm drawing. So that is what it is. Let's see what else. Yeah, so that is my website in a nutshell. And I'll be adding more things. I probably will be adding a blog section because, hold on. Let's see. The blog section actually is just available right now only on my ArtStation. Let's see. Manage blog. Let's see. View. Community. That's what I want to get to. Oh, the way this thing is, it'll take some getting used to. But all right, here we go. Yeah. No, that's not it either. Manage blog. Or actually, let me see if I can get to it from here. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay, all right. We're gonna do it this way. All right, so this is my blog section on ArtStation. That's what I need to do. I need to create an album for my blog. So I'll be working on that. This is a learning process. You're here for the ride. I do thank you. So added this. Of course, new tab. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna switch to just window. All right, so here's one of the blogs that I put up. I'll have, obviously my watermark for my company on there, and just kind of promote what's going on in it, and with a little bit of commentary. Really a gateway of many secrets in my upcoming comic book. Stay tuned as the mysteries unfold. All right, so we got a portal here. It has like 3 alternate spinning waves. Got some faces in the background. While this is like a kind of tech doorway. The idea of techno-organic could be made for argument, but I'll let you decide for now. All right, so next up, obviously is my blog, updated new art on my portfolio, Unconditional Shove, that is there as well. And then my latest blog is where I show my comic book cover with some of the features that I added to it since last time. It's got multiple elements to this cover. That's the best way I like to call it, because obviously you got the three main characters, but the background is just as intricate as the characters. And as you can see, that's upside down the portal. This is the right side up of a floating city with a power source in the center. And all these lines here, people can say what they want about digital art, but I literally had to draw each and every one of these ink lines in a direction that looked this way, that looked with some kind of purpose and composition. Um, it was tedious. And then after I drew the lines, then I had to draw some more lines over it to indicate some lines were darker than others. Some lines were showing the rear of a building. Some lines were emphasized less. Some emphasized more. And I think it really made for a really good look. And then now I just got to add the shading to the buildings. And that's going to be pretty much the end of that part. So, yeah, that is my website in a nutshell. It is still more in development, more coming soon. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I am proud of it, and I am hoping to get more done with it as well. So, moving on. Yeah, let me get. Let me grab some water right quick. Let's see here. All right. Oh, that was just for one. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about some My Hero Academia. I watched this episode twice. The latest episode, a chain of events across. Let's see. A chain of events across the ages. So, battle continues based on what we saw last time. Looked like Bakudo really kicked butt to Shigaraki, while we were waiting on Deku to show up and change the tide of the fight. He actually showed up. He made it. After about 2 episodes, he made it. He was here, ready to wreck shop, and sure he did. He used pretty much everything at his arsenal to take it to Tomura Shigaraki. And that was absolutely an awesome fight. They really took it to the next level. And it seems that All For One has shed his old body, his weak old body's ties. I guess he basically changed like a butterfly. Like his old body was like a cocoon, basically. And now it seems that Endeavor is in for the fight of his life. And that's where we're at with that. And oh yeah, even what's his name? Todoroki's brother, the Blue Flame. He finally apparently got a second win and instantly learned his brother's technique, and now he's more powerful than ever. One would think that he would have burned himself out of the game, but it seems like he's pulling a Johnny Storm there. Hopefully there's no pyro to drain him. So let's see. All the characters pretty much were at it, but the main fight was with Todoroki and not Todoroki, but the main fight was with Deku and Tomura Shigaraki, and they took it to each other. It was mostly about technique. You know, who was able to combine whose moves with what. Obviously, Shigaraki couldn't use most of his moves because he was under the watchful eye of the Eraser, as they call him, and that was the cards he was dealt. So the episode seemed somewhat simplistic. There were some things that were being said dialogue wise, why we fight, reason why I fight, and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, not really much to say about that episode. It was on a roll, kicking butt and taking names. That is all that's to be said in that regard. Now let's see what else in that episode. Yeah, so the next episode, the bad guys will turn the tide again, and it'll be like watching a WWE match. So besides that, let's see. We're hitting these subjects left and right. We're about what, half an hour in. Let's see what else we got to cover. We covered the website. We covered My Hero Academia. Um, yeah. So pretty much all we got now is Marvel Rivals to talk about, and we got a release date for it. Let me see. I'm gonna actually share with you guys a specific. Let's see. Let me share with you guys a specific clip that I saw that interests me. Hopefully that doesn't get taken down. Good lord. But it's YouTube if it does. No pain, no gain. Give me one sec. These needed to be done. I gotta finish. WWE. Why do you think WWE is so strict when it comes to their content? I don't think nobody's that strict like that anymore. You can watch anything else sports wise, and I don't think they'll drop the hammer on you. Like the PGA Tour, you play that, then Tiger Woods isn't gonna be like, oh, you've been banned from showing this because it had Tiger Woods in the video. Like, that's so weird. Um, I think WWE might be living on a bit of an old model, an old censorship model. That's kind of outdated. It's kind of played out. They might need to revisit that in the future and fix it. How about this? Power source, inks. Let me clean up this center here. I just noticed these. I love the fact that I get to do so much detail on this. I remember at one point, what was it, Mango Studio Paint? You could do up to 1200, what was it, like megapixels or something like that? 1200 DPI, I'm sorry. Now the standard for clips to UFA is about 600 DPI, and that prevents crashing to a degree because at 1200 DPI, Mango Studio Paint would crash. It would crash and crash often. The amount of line work we do now is like, yeah, need that buffer. So downgrade in DPI for the sake of the quality and functionality of this software. All right, so we're supposed to check out Marvel Rivals. I'm excited about Marvel Rivals, but not for the reason you guys think. Um, because it looks great. I mean, I think it looks great. It looks quirky, looks fun, but it looks like a game that I can get in and out at, as I stated last live stream. But also, I have no long-term investment into it. You know, I realize it's a game. It's free to play. You get what you get. Um, but also, you know, I get it. It'll be some micro munitions, so to speak, micro transactions. But yeah, I'm willing to deal with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get on this. Let's watch this together. I'll give my reactions to some of it because I think it has interesting info to provide.
Is huge. What's going on, everybody? My name is Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. To say that this Marvel Rivals news video is exciting would be the understatement of the century. Now, before we dive into all the exciting news, we have new characters to talk about, new map to talk about, information about the monetization, information about the game as a whole, tons of different things to break down. But just a quick reminder, of course, here on YouTube.
Move this forward. Cap is back. Winter Soldier looking like a Mega Red.
So Gamescom has just concluded, and one of the games that without a shadow of a doubt stole the show, at least for me personally, was of course Marvel Rivals. We knew that it was going to be at the show, but I feel like they superseded all of our expectations with tons of new reveals, new characters, a new map, and the thing that we're going to talk about first and foremost, which is, in my opinion,
Shield
the biggest
Clash.
piece of news, and that is a release date. Of course, the game has already had a closed alpha as well as, of course, a closed beta. And so a lot of us were wondering and kind of almost predicting that at Gamescom they would...
By the way, I already see on Twitch some people are playing Marvel Rivals this weekend. So I'm not sure if they have a special event for it again. But I think that's pretty awesome. We shall see where else it goes, you know. Um, I'm pretty much sold on it. It'll be a good time passer, way to decompress in between artwork and work. So let's go.
announced an open beta for the game, and then sometime in 2025 would be when the game releases. Well, guess what? There will be no more betas, so the only alpha and beta that they will hold were the closed ones, because December 6th is when we will all get to actually play the game itself. And I know some people are kind of like, well, I wish there would be another open beta before the game launches. And honestly, when you really look at the timeline right now, I mean, we're at the end of August and this game would release at the beginning of December. It makes no sense to hold another beta between now and then. What's the point of doing that? If you're already comfortable with the game, if you already feel like you have enough content, which I think the game does have enough content to release fully to the public, why not just go all the way out for the release date? Which, again, excitingly so, we won't have to wait that much longer because it will be on December 6th. Now, of course, another really cool thing about this taking place, or this release taking place on December or around December, is of course that it is the holiday season, which means a lot of us will have a lot more time to
Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals comes home for Christmas.
actually play the game. But in addition to that, I really hope that we get some Christmas themed or like holiday themed skins dropping in the shop when the game releases as well, just because I think that would be absolutely awesome. And since we're on the topic of things that are awesome, I feel like another thing that we all as a community have to give a huge tip of the cap to the Marvel Rivals team is about the fact that they announced that the game will launch with all the heroes unlocked, and all future heroes will also be unlocked for free.
That's a lot of characters. Whew. A lot of people to play as. Man, just imagine if you had Loki. You're trying to master all these different characters when you turn into them. Well, it does help that you know that there are certain types of characters. So, like Vanguards and um, tanks and all that. So, that kind of helps.
That is such an absolutely massive W decision from the team. I think locking characters behind a purchase, or maybe even having you to actually earn the characters, would have stalled out the growth of the game. I think making all the characters available by default is extremely, extremely player friendly. And I'm so excited that that's the decision that they went with, because like I've been saying for a long time, I think one of my biggest concerns about Marvel Rivals was the monetization. I was very curious to see what would they do with the monetization for this game, and so far so good. Now, of course, I've also seen some people mention things like, hey, well, does this mean that the villains are not going to be unlocked? No, when they say heroes, they mean literally all the characters. So all the characters that are going to be playable in Marvel Rivals at launch on December 6th, as well as the
Now, I imagine with this game, two things. Hopefully, eventually, they do have Doctor Doom playable, and he better have the one thing that is going to make him accurate, and it's got to be there. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the missile! It's whipped him so slightly. Oh, poor bear. I just seem physically upset over that.
We need to see foot dives. I need to see Doctor Doom jump to the highest peak, like big super jump, big fly up, and then just foot dive across the arena. I want to be able to see my foot dives from somebody else's screen, like coming down from the sky at least once. Oh man, I know it probably won't happen, but I think it would be absolutely hilarious if Doctor Doom was a playable character, or even just the big boss of a dungeon, which was the second part of the commentary I was going to provide about this. Um, if since this is an arena game, I'm sure it'll have like some in-game content, some special event type of content, and may have a point where hey, you need a team of 8 people in order to defeat Doom or something. Hopefully, where 2 teams of 4 combine their might, but I don't know. That might crash a game. Doom might have some arena ending, world ending type of stuff to crush everybody. So we'll see. Hopefully, Doom is playable. Obviously, it has to be. I haven't known a game where the final boss of the game of the story was not like someone you had to fight against at some point. I've never seen that, so I'm sure he's going to be some kind of in some kind of capacity of movement, whether a big boss you fight or a playable character or both. Either way, I need to see some foot dives.
future releases will be available for free. The next thing I've seen people criticize the game for, or bring up as I guess a valid concern, would be, hey, what about the cosmetics? Doesn't this mean that they're going to charge an arm and a leg for the skins? And I mean, the thing is, I don't know. That's pretty much the most honest answer, because we don't know. We'll see when the game releases what kind of a pricing model will they be going with. I'm sure that there will be skins that are quite expensive at the $20 or maybe even over the $20 price point, but I do think that the battle pass will probably be a really good value as well. And again, I have to mention, guys, don't forget this game is free to play. That means that they will not be charging you at all to play the game. They also announced, of course, as I just mentioned, that they will not be charging us to get the new characters. So they have to have a way to make money. It would be absolutely unreasonable for the player base to say, Well, they should just charge $1 for a skin. How are they supposed to be able to continue to produce all of these new animations, all of these new characters, all of these new maps for $1 per skin? So obviously, I am kind of preparing for the
Man, gee, that's almost like you know, a person doing artwork, and people don't like to contribute to, purchasing their artwork, but they want to keep seeing more of the artwork. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. People got to make a living. People got to make a living. Everything can't be free.
idea that the
Free comes with responsibility.
skins will probably be on the expensive side, at least for some of them. But who knows? Maybe I end up being wrong. Maybe they price them super duper aggressively and we'll be even happy with the price points of the cosmetics as well. So now that we got all of the technical stuff out of the way, we are still not done because of course this trailer also dropped 2 brand new characters. One of them was expected and definitely rumored for quite a while now, and that was of course the one and only Captain America. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys,
America needs your
the
help.
design for how he actually looks. I kind of prefer more of the classic, like actual suit attire for Captain America, but it seems like they're going for more of like an armor, almost like a robotic kind of vibe for Cap here. But again, I'm sure that we'll probably end up with some skins that make him look more like classic Cap, which is probably something that I will be adding to my personal collection. However, I will say from a gameplay standpoint, the character seems very, very promising. I mean, simply the fact right here during this one little moment of gameplay where we see him deflect the Iron Man ult and send it back at Iron Man to blast him, that seems so insanely powerful.
That's crazy.
I cannot wait to see this play out. I am very curious to see if this works on most of the projectile ults. Like, for example, can you go ahead and deflect Namor's whale back at the enemy team? Because that would look pretty freaking hilarious. I think that Captain America looks very promising and should be an interesting character to play as. Now, the other character
Oh
much
yeah,
more excited about, and that is
Bucky's back. Haven't got a chance to play. I haven't played Bucky or Winter Soldier since Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Terrible game, but excellent adaptation of the Winter Soldier in that game.
the Bionic Commando. The one and only
Bionic
Bucky
Arm.
Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. Holy moly, what a pleasant surprise. We did not expect Bucky Barnes to be a character that would be announced coming into the show. I think some of the kind of, I guess, rumored and expected characters were, of course, Captain America. There was a lot of buzz around a possibility of a Black Widow reveal taking place here. And of course, Marvel rivals themselves have teased with the Shin Shibuya trailer that Psylocke would be joining the game at some point in the future as well. Well,
Nice.
out of the blue, they actually end up dropping the Winter Soldier. And holy moly, the character looks like an absolute blast. Most of the kit for the character seems very similar to the Punisher, which I think is great because, again, it's a very accessible character for people that either don't play.
Two people. Two people. Now we got Winter Soldier. I need well, actually, three people. Three people. Over time, I'm patient. I'm a patient person. If the fans don't kill this game, I need three people. I need the Cajun Gambit. I need Omega Red, and I need Blade. Make it happen. Make it happen. Hey, I'm about to. Soon as I get my money right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that PlayStation 5 and just gear it up. Gear it up. Just have it ready. It's gonna be ready to go. Cause we got, let's see, it's September is on the way. So we got September, October, November, December. So we got about 4 months. Actually, I think the release date is December 4th, December 6th, somewhere around there. So we barely got December, about 3 months. We got a quarter, less than a quarter, peeps. Eyes and ears, people. Let's move.
Play too many hero shooters, or maybe just want an easy character to kind of like learn how to play the game, I think a character like Winter Soldier is perfect. It gets you right into the game at that entry level in terms of complexity, and then you can pick up skills and learn and get better and better over time. And of course, I can't move on from talking about Bucky Barnes without talking about the ridiculous decisions they made with his arm. Holy moly, does this look like a lot of fun. Being able to stretch out almost like Piccolo's arm from the Dragon Ball Z series and pull enemies towards you looks super duper fun. Basically able to like pull them off the map and have them fall down to their doom. And then in addition to that, he has kind of like a ground slam attack as well. It's not all that accurate to the comic book design of the armor or the arm itself, but I don't care. It looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to try this one out for myself. And of course, as if the characters weren't exciting enough, I can't move on from this trailer breakdown without talking about where the gameplay takes place, because we get to see a brand new map themed for Wakanda, and holy moly, this place looks absolutely epic. December 6th can't arrive soon enough, because not only do we have those
December
two new
6th.
characters to try out, and who knows, between now and then maybe they announce even more characters, but this new map looks absolutely tremendous as well, adding to the already pretty nice selection of maps that we have. So far, they've done a pretty good job of giving us like very different vibes with each one of the maps, which I really, really like. And hopefully Wakanda kind of maintains that momentum. I'm also curious to see if we're going to get like two different variants of Wakanda, similarly to how we got the Shin Shibuya map and then the 2099 Shin Shibuya map. So I wonder if we're going to get like a more maybe ancestral plains version of Wakanda and then a regular Wakanda, because I think that would be a really cool dynamic. I guess we'll see as we get closer to December 6th. And of course, that's still not all, because the very conclusion of the trailer actually has a pretty cool teaser as well. We see Doctor Doom playing some type of a four-dimensional chess with all of these different pieces, and he moves a piece that certainly looks a whole heck of a lot like the character Hive. Now, there is also an additional logo that appears, which initially I thought that this was just their version of the Hydra logo, but then having done a little bit more research, it does resemble quite a bit the character of Hive from the Marvel Comics universe, who debuted back in 2009 in a Secret Warriors run by Brian Michael Bendis. So I'm very curious to see if that is what they're teasing here as a possible character. Now, this would of course.
So thinking about that, he just mentioned that Hive was created back in 2009. That's not too far away from Agents of Shield, when Hive ended up being a character on that game or in that show. I think it was like by the was it fourth or fifth season, so maybe about 5 years later, 4 or 5 years later, that Hive ended up being in that show. That's fairly early. We'll see what he does. I mean, I'm not sure how you equate his powers into anything. We'll see. Anyway, Marvel Avengers, or I'm sorry, Marvel Rivals. I need three things. I need the Cajun, Gambit the Cajun. I need Omega Red, and I need Blade for this game.
Course be a villainous character. So I wonder if this is maybe even just a brand new game mode or something like that, like a PvE type game mode where you fight against Hive, because I think that would be kind of interesting to see as well, since they haven't really expanded on that front a whole heck of a lot. So there you go. When I say that this is an exciting time to be a Marvel fan, I don't think I'm lying. Marvel Rivals delivers in a big way. In my opinion, stealing the show for Gamescom. If you're a Marvel fan, if you're a comic book fan, there's a lot to be excited about. December 6th is going to be a big day. Tons of characters, tons of maps, and again, keep in mind, there's still a lot of time for them to announce even more things, whether it be new game modes, maybe even more characters to be included, and heck, who knows, maybe they even go ahead and throw some more information out there about how they.
Okay, that was great. That was great. So, just sharing with you guys the fun that looks like is headed our way for the holiday season. And oh, let me switch. All right. So yeah, that kind of shows what's headed our way for the holiday season of Marvel Rivals. Again, can't expect everybody to like it. I'm not asking everybody to like it. However, it does provide what looks like could be some really good fun with a lot of characters. Uh, Straight up, just beat 'em up, beat 'em up. tear it up, tear the roof off, flip a couple chairs, rock 'em, sock 'em, don't stop till you drop a hip hop, you know, all that good stuff. I imagine it'll be some fun. I haven't really played stuff like Overwatch, but you throw Marvel characters in there, free to play. I mean, what more is there to negotiate? And we'll see how the microtransactions are, how they will be, and all that stuff. No worries. But yeah, as we're winding down, I think that was a pretty good layout of everything. I was running a little bit behind, but now that I know that YouTube is blocking my videos, I'll go ahead and leave the WWE content out of it, which is pretty whack because other people can use WWE content, and apparently that's okay. But when I do it, how dare you? How dare you? You know, so that just is what it is. No sweat off my back. I show what I needed to show. And if people want to see the full, raw, uncut footage of my live streams, you can go to Rumble. Rumble is where it's at. That's why I stream on more than just YouTube. Because I don't have time for those games. I don't have time for the algorithm to feel like today's the day for them to take my stuff down. Just don't have time for it. So that's that. And depending on how fun Marvel Rivals is, this is an idea I'm thinking of. I might invest in Elgato and basically stream the gameplay. I might do that. I might, maybe. I know streaming games can be a bit of a gray area, especially like arena games. So I don't know if I want to get mixed up into that drama. Because there's drama all around. Drama flying all around. Keep your head low to the ground. So that's what we got going on. I want to thank everyone that did stop by. I thank anyone that is watching the replay. Next week we go back to the one day because I got a busy week next week, and I think I already looked at I'm already doing some edits for the RWTV segments. I will have those ready for next next week. And I believe we'll be streaming on Monday, maybe Tuesday. I gotta look at the schedule. I think I'm working on Monday. Hold on. Yeah. I'll explain that in a minute. Give me one sec. Schedule. What is the schedule? I need to print that out. Next week is, let's see. Today's 23rd. Bear with me. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I should be projected to stream on Wednesday next week. And then we'll be back at it again next Monday. So we got a routine coming up, and that's how we're rolling. That's how we got it. And again, like I said, thanks for watching. I'll be making some appropriate updates to my website. Obviously, since YouTube's already taking videos down, that doesn't look good on my website, now does it? But that's what they like to do. They like to make sure, oh, did we get you? Did you take that hit? Did you take all of it? Good, good. We messed him up. We slowed down his momentum. But no. The momentum does not stop here at RW Arts nor at We Comics. Rain, sleet, or snow, famine or war, drawing and art shall be the foremost effort brought to the masses. This I command. So, all right, y'all take care. Remember to keep it omni, stay chilly, peace out, and yeah. Now that I know that, is that even up anymore? Yeah, I can go ahead and get rid of that now. Now that I know that that's the issue. All right, this is Rob Wilson, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching. I am out. And be sure to look for updates on my blog at ArtStation and on my website as I put them out. See y'all. Take care.